It's the 3rd of June and the Roach Approach has gone on tour today. We're here at Stowlonger, courtesy of Agri, to look at blackgrass suppression in practice. And this site was all drilled on the 3rd of October last year. So on my left-hand side, we've got winter wheat drilled as a second wheat, variety drilled 350 seeds per square metre. And it's had a deep pass cultivation on this site, drilled 3rd of October. And on my right hand side we've got a hybrid barley, belfry, drilled in the 3rd cereal position, so previous history winter wheat into hybrid barley now. And this had probably about 200 ears per square metre blackgrass count last year, and the wheat in contrast had about 100. And what we can see here is the blackgrass suppression in practice. So you see here on the left-hand side, the winter wheat, you've got a lot of well-tillered plants with some very large seed heads and a high density of plants per metre square. So we'd expect a really significant seed return from this block here. In contrast though, you can see the hybrid barley, the belfry, doing the job that we know it does from the work we've done before. So fewer plants per metre square, fewer heads on each of those plants, and that all adds up to smaller heads and a reduced seed return there. And if you compare the two, it does show that we can go into the 3rd cereal, if we choose the right choice. So just to illustrate the differences, we've pulled some representative plants from the winter wheat on my left and from the hybrid barley on my right hand side, just to illustrate the differences in the plant development. So we've got more plants per metre square in the winter wheat, but you also see that you've got more tillers here, some more heads, larger heads, and quite well developed, well formed heads. So we're going to get a lot of seed return off that block there. In contrast, you can see the hybrid barley, there's been fewer heads per metre square. Each of those plants has got fewer tillers as well, and the heads are not as well formed and won't have as much seed. So when you put the combination of all those factors together, you'll reduce the seed return. And of course, if we look ahead to the next season, some people wish to start their drilling earlier than others. And in that early drilled scenario, we could see that the hybrid barley, if you're in a blackgrass scenario, could be a good choice to have. Of course, we've got to look after the BYDV management tools as we normally would. So if you're thinking about your cereal options for this year and you're in a grass wheat scenario, maybe you should be trying the hybrid barley.